Hi, this is Fran, bugoutbiker.com. Today we have another review for you. I'm going to be reviewing the smallest, thinnest, lightest wallet available, Slimfold. Now I was introduced to this specifically because it had sustained a 70-mile-per-hour drop test on a motorcycle. So what that means is if this falls out of your pocket and going down the road, it will actually slide. It's similar in its makeup to Kevlar, it's just not as thick. It's a randomly woven. I think it's even made out of like Tyvek, I believe. I'm not 100% certain, but anyhow, it's incredibly lightweight. Holds a tremendous amount of stuff. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start pulling stuff out of here to show you how much I have in this. I mean, look at the how slim this is. Now I've been using this for about 2.5 weeks, okay? And I have, well, I'll just start showing you. Driver's license, credit card, second credit card, third credit card, Costco card, movie tickets, my AAA card, my season pass card for the national parks, another credit card, my medical card, another credit card, and then I've got, you know, some folding money in it, and so this is what it looks like. I mean, that is just absurdly thin, and this is, I mean, you can see this is like a feather light. Okay, it's about the size of an envelope, like a business envelope. It's terribly light, recycled material. So there is stitching here, okay, and I guess this helps it retain its shape, because I'm surprised this hasn't become deformed. Now, like I said, I've been using this almost 3 weeks. Each of these slits is designed to hold a single card. Now, I spoke with them today, and I said, you know, the only complaint that I have is this little extra batch of cards doesn't really have a place to go, so I just stick it down in the middle like so, and then if I stop or something, see how it has a tendency to want to come out. So what they said was, once you have all of these filled up, you can again start at the back and start filling. For instance, if I had something in here, right, start filling up in putting 2 in one, and it will still hold. So my plan is to do that, is to fill up 2 in the back, 2 in the back, and 1 in the front. So for this lower one here, I would do 1. The other thing I do is, see the magnetic stripe? I put these on opposite sides. I don't put them both on top of each other. I don't know if that's going to matter, but that's what I do. And they have multiple styles. I got this one, and a lot of people recommend using this as a 4-fold unit, so like that. So that's as small as you would have it, and that's great if you want something that small. But for me, I want something much thinner. Okay, I'm a big guy. I can put this in my back pocket, in my front pocket. I normally carry it in my front pocket, especially on a motorcycle. I've got a zippered front pocket, and I put it in there, and I'm up and down on the pegs if I'm off-road, and I don't even feel it. I forget I even have the thing until I stop and I want to get some fuel or something. Oh, here it is. You know, pull it out. But it's very lightweight. It doesn't cut into me at all. For the last 2 days, I've been carrying it in my back pocket. Now for, I guess, going on 15 years, I've not carried a wallet in my back pocket because the chiropractor said that it can cause back problems. cause sciatica. It's pressing against the nerve. It's throwing you off balance. When you sit down, it's like pressing on nerve points. So I haven't been carrying it. Well, the last 2 days I've been carrying this, and you almost can't even feel it. It's so thin, so light, that I'm still checking my other pockets and like, holy cow, it's there. A lot of times too, if I'm not on a bike, I'll wear cargo shorts, and so I put it in the outside lower pocket there, and it doesn't affect my gait at all. It doesn't like thump, thump, thump on me. So I love this thing. It's very lightweight, but we're gonna, what I'll do is, it's supposed to be waterproof too, or very water resistant. So what I'll do is I may spill some water on it, see if it keeps, I'll put business cards or something in there and see if it keeps them dry. Because when you do ride, I think the motorcyclists, this is the ideal wallet. This is, look how thin this is. Can you see this? This is the most thin wallet. Flexible, right? And so what I say is, and I was carrying all my stuff in a Ziploc bag, which would wear out like in 3 or 4 trips, and you have to put another Ziploc bag. And it looks really cheesy and tacky, but I didn't want, if I'm going through water and I'm riding in rain, I don't want everything in it to be ruined. So I'm gonna try and splash some water on this, see how my cards hold up. I'll just put a bunch of cards in here. And when I do my drop test, so that my credit cards don't get scattered to the wind at 70 miles an hour, what I'll do is I will probably just put in a bunch of cards that I have, like business cards. I'll just fill it up in that and see how it holds them. Actually, these are a little bit smaller than credit cards, so it's going to be a little looser. It'll still be a good test, and we'll see how that goes. But for now, I'm going to load this up with cards, okay, and then I'm going to pour some water on it and see how she fares. See if it keeps the contents dry or if it gets all wet. So that's what we'll do. Okay, we'll get some water and we'll go to this. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll take it and I'll throw it in the wet grass. I'll put it on wet concrete. I'll put it on a tile table where there's water standing, and I'll see if it keeps the contents dry. So here's the tabletop. You can see there's some standing water right there. Just throw it right there, slide it around. Oh, you can see the water moving. Yeah. Wipes right off. So that's pretty good. So let's try a little tougher test. Let's pour some water on it. Wow. That's impressive. Okay. So it's standing in a puddle. Pick it up. Something might have gotten on that, but anyways, boy, that looks amazing. So now let's go out to the lawn. Here's a deeper puddle. Throw the wallet in the puddle. Slide it. Okay. Awesome. Nothing yet. I'm going to give it a toss. And maybe kick it around a little. Kick it around. This soaking wet grass. Yeah. That's nice. Soaking wet lawn. Okay. So you can see water beads up on it. Not bad. Okay, so as far as the contents, we'll take a look at those, see how they fared. So everything's dry. Everything is dry. Nothing's damaged. I put a piece of paper towel in here. It's perfectly dry as well. Paper money, perfectly fine. And the outside, there's the water. Just wipes right off. Wow. Okay. So you can see, 3 weeks I had a little bit of wear. It's a wear mark from where cards were, but not even close to coming through it. Okay, so alright, next test we'll try at high speed. This is Bug Out Biker from bugoutbiker.com doing another gear review. This is part 2. This is a drop test for the Slimfold wallet. Now, this wallet, as I said earlier, is ultra thin. Okay, very tough outside. Now I've stuffed it back up again. I got one credit card in here and a lot of business cards, things like that, just to make it, you know, just to see what happens to it. Got a bunch of money, or paper money in it. So we've got all different denominations, American, Mexican, Canadian. So we're going to give her a drop and see how she fares. Now the way I'm doing this test, first time I'm going to do it at 30 miles an hour. I'm just going to put it right here in this little pouch, and then so when I get up to speed I'm just going to toss it out. Now I'm also going to be filming with my Garmin Verb, which I did another review on this. This is fantastic, and I've got it mounted right to the frame. See this section of road right out here? Maybe I'll place this camera on the sidewalk so I can see the wallet sliding. And actually I'll come from the other direction, and just as I pass the camera I'll toss the wallet, and hopefully stuff doesn't wind up, you know, all over the place. Well, that wasn't pretty. So that was at 30 miles an hour. But, let's see how it fared. Main wallet, still intact. No problems here. Most everything stayed in, which is incredible. So I'm going to stuff it back up. I'm going to try it again. I don't really want all my stuff to go in that puddle. So we'll try it again. This time I might come from the other direction. A lot faster. Everything came out of the wallet. Okay. Well, the money didn't. Money stayed in. For the condition of the contents, nothing's wet. I mean, nothing is damaged, and nothing is lost. The wallet itself, no worse for wear. Hardly any trace of damage. So pretty impressive. So that was about 45 miles an hour. I did it. You know, you got one hand on the steering wheel, you come into a tight curve here. Maybe this wasn't the best place to do it. In any event, here's the results. The wallet, absolutely no damage whatsoever. Okay, money stayed in. Whoops, dropped it in another puddle. Money still stayed in, nothing else came out. Credit card bounced about 10 feet away. So, but everything was right there in a pile, and no damage to the wallet, no damage to the contents. Very impressive. I may do a 70-mile-an-hour drop test, but not until I put stuff in it that I never want to see again, because I'm afraid that you know, at 70, who knows where it'll go. It could. I do have some water on the outside. Gone. So impressed. I'm very impressed. So that's it. So ultra thin, ultra light. I mean, look at this. I mean, it floats. So I mean, it's the next best thing to having a parachute on the wallet, I suppose. So anyways, that's it. That's it for my test. Thanks for watching. Bug out.